Peter Chell would like to take time to remember the men and women who put their lives on country for the ultimate sacrifice. It's time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Monday morning, May 30th, 2016. Good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning, May 30th, 2016, Memorial Day 2016. Here are your news and our top story at 8 a.m. on this Monday morning is Donald Park last week in the Little Havana neighborhood of Miami, Florida may present the most penetrating test of Donald J. Trump's election strategy as Hispanics there, including conservative leading Cuban Americans, turn away from his candidacy. Iraqi forces have started an operation to retake the assets struggled on Fallujah with the help of Iraqi and co-shadow support. Iraqi military spokesman Yahya Rizui said on Iraqi state TV. Backers listened on Sunday as Donald J. Trump delivered remarks to the crowd at Lincoln Memorial during the Detroit annual Real Thunder motorcycle run. About 7 people are thought to have died during 7 across the Mediterranean from North Africa in the past week, the United Nations Refugee Agency said Sunday. Mexico's Ellen Pluto fights the Mexican police but kidnapped soccer star Ellen Pluto. The Syrian opposition chief peace negotiator Mohammed al-Lusha resigned over the failure to peace to talk to the country's civil war. A 46-year-old woman is feared dead after being attacked by a crocodile while swimming with a friend at the beach in the far north Queensland and Australia. Tokyo rescuers were searching Monday for a young boy whose parents abandoned him in a bear-filled womb led as a form of punishment. Chad's ex-will Hishinhammer has been convicted of crimes against humanity and sentenced to life in prison as his war crimes trial in Senegal. In Weatherford, Texas, a search for a 10-year-old boy who fell in the Bronx River steers Monday in Weatherford, Texas. Boats are expected to be back to the water for Memorial Day, when West crews are now called in recovery effort. In Los Angeles, a Vietnam War Veterans Memorial in Venice, California, was vandalized just at Memorial Day and acted as outraged people across the city of Los Angeles. Zurich, former CEO of Zurich Insurance Group AG, Mark said, who left the company in the December, killed himself, making the second suicide among the insurance top management ranks in the past few years. Turnover made the China markets remains low because investors believe that prices are still expensive compared to the other markets. Mass bleaching has killed more than 30 of the coral in the northern and central parts of Australia's Great Barrier Reef. Brought corals to the south has escaped with little damage signs instead of Monday. It is important that women are educated and supported and empowered regarding that own breast cell myths are often used as an excuse for the women to not obtain a much needed breast cancer screening and mammogram links could save a lot. You know, Joe News is now 8:04, and it's time now for a sports report. Last night, the Boston Red Sox yesterday afternoon defeated the Toronto Blue Jays 5-0 without the help of the Green Prince Osmond. Jimmy Jones realized they may not have been all that much.
Up through the total sentence run across the finish line every drop. Pittsburgh Pirates coach Mike Sumner at practice Sunday as his team clinch all three series at Consol Energy Center, where Pittsburgh will face San Jose on Monday for the Stanley Cup. And in Oakland, a winner-take-all Game 7 between the Golden State Warriors and Oklahoma City Thunder for the right to face the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals. So should be an exciting Game 7. Peter Childers, I'm Al 805 on this Monday morning, Memorial Day morning. It's time now for Trevor Report on this Monday morning. Let's start it up on it. Right on where it's looking good now. Wizard Bowies, the Ocean State. Out in the Cape, Route 6 on the westbound side. It is slow. Front the Barnstable stretch. 485 on the northbound side. And it's up and go from 195 Wareham all the way up to before Route 105 in Middleburg. 24 to southbound side. Also after Route 79 in Fall River. But highways and byways of Boston vicinity are looking good, and highways and byways of Worcester are looking good. Mass Park in the eastbound side, a little slow just around Route 291 in Springfield, but Pike's good from Stockbridge all the way up to Boston. Highways and byways of Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine are looking good. And all highways and byways of Connecticut are looking good. Out of New York City, 678 on the northbound side, it is slow around the Forest Hills stretch. But all the highways and byways in New York City are looking good. Down in New Jersey, at Jersey Turnpike, a little slow around 276 just near Trenton. But highways and byways in New Jersey and New York State and Pennsylvania are looking good. Down in Maryland and D.C., Route 66 on the eastbound side, it's a little slow around the Washington, D.C. stretch. But highways and byways in Maryland and D.C. and Delaware are looking good. The Virginias are looking good. Highways and byways of Virginia are looking good. Down in Georgia, I-85 on the eastbound side. The little side of Brailston, Georgia. So expect a few delays. But highways and byways of the southeast are looking good. I-10 on the westbound side. Also after 610 past Houston and some of the highways in San Antonio are slow go. Route 10 and it's a little slow go around 410, 37 on the northbound side. A little slow just before Route 10 in San Antonio. And 45 on the southbound side. A little slow after I-30 down in downtown Dallas, Texas. But highways and byways of the USA are looking good on this Memorial Day, Monday morning. See, I did traffic around the country. Yep. And now, look at that MBTA alerts. Subway system is looking good on the commuter rail. And the ferries are looking good, and the commuter rail is running on a Sunday schedule because of the Memorial Day holiday. Peter Chill News Time is Al 809 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. And looking at radar, and this is a line of heavy rain showers and downpours way off the Cape Ann and Trinidad and South Shore from Citrus down from Wareham and down 195 down New Bedford and stretching it down. Front summer it out and stretching it down for southeastern Connecticut and down for eastern tip of Long Island. And this is a typical band of rain showers from northern Bristol County, Plymouth County, stretch around Greater Boston vicinity and stretching all the way down through the Pike. And then for central Connecticut and down for central to western portions of Long Island. And zooming you out, and it shows rain showers stretching from southern New Hampshire up in the Maine and up in the eastern Quebec and New Brunswick down for central and eastern portions of Nova Scotia. And the rain showers continue to stretch all the way down for southeastern portions of Virginia and down for eastern portions of North Carolina.
And the latest on tropical depression Bonnie. Bonnie moving along the coastline near Charleston, South Carolina, and additionally heavy rainfall expected over the Carolinas. And there are no coast watch warnings in effect for information specific to area it could be possible. Inland Washington waters, please monitor products issued by the local National Weather Service Forecast Office. At 5 a.m., the center of tropical depression body is well located about a Doppler radar surface observation near latitude 33.0 to the north, longitude 79.5 to the west. The direction is moving toward the northeast near 3 miles an hour, 6 kilometers an hour. A slow northeastward motion is forecast in the next couple of days. On the forecast track, the center body is expected to move near along the South Carolina coast today and the North Carolina coast on Tuesday and Wednesday. Map saying winds on near 30 miles an hour. 1 hour gust, little change in the forecast during the next 40 hours. And submitted movement central pressure based on by surface observations. 1,011 millibars, 286 inches. Rainfall. Body expected to produce initial rainfall accumulations 1 to 2 inches across east central Georgia, central and eastern South Carolina, and eastern North Carolina, and isolated maximum amounts of 4 inches farther north. The moisture from the body will produce initial rainfall amounts of 2 inches across eastern ports of the Middle Atlantic region into 7. New England on Wednesday, total rainfall more than 8 inches all week occurred over large portions of central South Carolina, and body expected to produce dangerous serving the whip current conditions of long portions of the southeast United States coast. By Monday, please consult products with your local weather office. And we got a flood advisory for southeastern Bristol County, southeastern Massachusetts, southwestern Bristol, Plymouth County, southeastern Massachusetts, southeastern Bristol County, Rhode Island, Newport, southeast Kent County, Washington County, and Rhode Island until 9:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 7:07 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler Rhode Island, Canada, and heavy rain showers moving across southern Rhode Island and southeast Massachusetts up to 1.25 inches of rain was reported in 1 hour from these showers. Localized street flooding is likely, especially important drainage areas, and some locations that will experience minor flooding include Fall River, New Bedford, Warwick, Creston, and Newport. A flood advisory for minor urban and small street flooding. Do not drive on flooded roads. Flood advisory for northwestern Bristol County and southeastern Massachusetts, Plymouth County, southeastern Massachusetts, and central Norfolk County and eastern Massachusetts until 8:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:47 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler area could every rain showers resulted in rainfall rates of 1.25 inches per hour. This will result in minor point street flooding across portions of southeastern Massachusetts and advisory area. The flood advisory includes portions of Bristol, Plymouth, and Norfolk counties and southeastern Massachusetts. The flood advisory is issued for minor urban and small street flooding. Do not drive on flooded roads. And patches of dense fog possible for southern New England in the mid-morning. Patches of dense fog were affected portions of southern New England early this morning. Showers have resulted in variable visibility spot the area with visibility dropping as low as half a mile at a time. Morning should be prepared for poor visibility and drive with extra caution this morning. Visibility should improve some by mid to late morning as heavy rain showers moving in the region. And as this weather outlook, day 1 today tonight. Winds and torrential rainfall and isolated thunderstorms are expected to affect the region, while the heaviest rainfall will be very low class if possible. If you're located, receive 2+ inches of rain in less than an hour. Rainfall in this magnitude could result in flash flooding, particularly the heaviest rain periods across more vulnerable urban centers. And day 2 for 7, no hazard weather expected at a time. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. For Memorial Day, showers may before 2 p.m. The rain can be heavy at times. Areas of fall kind 37 degrees. Light variable wind, chest patient 1%, new percent between the half 3/4 inch possible. Tonight, check the showers may after 10 p.m. Punch mark after 4 a.m. Otherwise, most gusts going to at 60 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts inside 22 miles an hour. Chest patient 40%. New percent between the 10/4 inch possible. Tuesday, I checked the showers before 9 a.m. Punch mark before 7 a.m. Was punch that's going to 83 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Chest patient 20%. So that most gusts come at 57 degrees. West about 5 miles an hour coming north at the midnight. Wednesday, 7 gusts come at 52 degrees. North about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Thursday, parts of the most gusts come at 70 about 54 degrees. Friday, most of the gusts come at 72 degrees. Friday night, check the showers. Punch mark after midnight. Otherwise, most gusts come at 57 degrees. Chest patient 40%. Saturday, check the showers. Punch mark the most gusts. I have at say for about 56 degrees. Chest patient 35%. And for Sunday, check the showers. Most gusts come at 73 degrees. And chest patient 30%. Currently, not now, it's 58 degrees with overcast and rain and a humidity 9%, 14 Celsius. And that's going to be for the Peter Channel Morning News on this May 30, 2016 on a Monday morning. I appreciate you have a good morning and good message and take time out to remember the men and the women who put our lives at risk for the country in the time of war. Have a good morning. Salute to the troops.